Hey guys, thank you for checking out my videos. Please do me a favor and like, subscribe, and comment down below. Anyway, today we're going to be doing something interesting. Interesting as in, um, in the sense where we're going to be talking about something that I never really thought about it until now. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, well, what do you know? It's when, have you ever noticed when you were a kid and you watched your favorite shows, right? Movies, TV shows, hell, even get into your old hobbies that you used to get into, right? Either they had a different connotation when you were a kid, like there were references, jokes, terminologies that you never really understood but enjoyed in general. But when you're an adult, the perspective is completely different. Like, let me explain it. When I was a kid, I used to love, hell, I still do, Looney Tunes, and shows like it. Bugs Bunny, Tasmanian Devil, all of them, right? I love those guys. I still do. I've watched them every now and again. And hell, same thing concept with Scooby Doo. In case you haven't noticed my other videos, I do fun little things about Scooby Doo and things like that. I'm gonna be honest, guys. One of my favorite things to do, all-time favorite thing to do, is I love talking about things that I've loved since I was a kid. If you guys didn't notice that a lot in my videos, well, it's hard not to love it when you're into it, as a kid. Anyway, so long story short, I made a reference to when I was watching a TV show, like I said, Bugs Bunny and things like that. I was laughing so hard. I never realized some of those jokes weren't exactly meant for me as a kid. They were not. They were meant to entertain, but they were not meant for me specifically. Obviously, but the point is, it wasn't meant for kids. But they hit it so well with a lot of innuendos, a lot of jokes, a lot of inside nudge, wink, wink, that the censors, even back then, mind you, the censors back then were sleeping at the wheel, admittingly, because if they had caught some of those jokes, they would have not made it past them. Despite the fact that there was even jokes referencing that. Some of my favorite jokes of Bugs Bunny when he's sitting there going, it's like, what did you call me? It's like, if I wanted to call you what I wanted to call you, it wouldn't have made past the census. I'm laughing my ass off going, yeah, that's it. That's about right. And again, I didn't realize how bad that was, because think about it. That was just basically a nudge, wink, wink to the audience that he wasn't exactly being subtle. Again, I loved it. Everybody loved it because it was funny. But I never really realized how bad that was. Like, if they tried pulling that nowadays. By the way, before I go any further, do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment down below. It definitely helps the channel. Thank you very much. Dark Reaper. I like it. I like the ski. Thank you very much for checking out my videos, guys. Anyway, so like I was saying, these references, these jokes, these inside little nudges, I love it because they are funny in the sense where never really got into it, never really thought about it. Appreciate the love. Sincerely, I do. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm pretty sure that's not just the only reference that I'm talking about, especially growing up. Another good example is the Shrek movies. There's so many moments in the Shrek movies that they really know how to nail the nudge factor. Like they poke you in the side, going, "Yee." It's like, you know the joke, you know the joke, and they don't even say it. They just give you that wink wink factor. Like they're telling you that they're making a joke about this without telling you they're making a joke. Mind you, we all know it's a reference, but to anybody specifically, no one knows because it's the funniest crud ever. And I feel like that gives the series its own continuity, because if you look deep into it, it in itself its own joke. Mind you, we can't do that crud anymore because of people getting upset, going, "Oh, I felt like I was offended." I'm like, were you now? Were you offended? Or was it the fact that you were laughing your butt off 2 seconds ago until you realized, oh wait, I should be offended? Because if that was the case, shut up. Shut up. I hate when people automatically tries to play the victim card, and it doesn't even apply to them until something that they felt like should be offensive is called out as offensive. I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, why are you offended? Tell me, why? Grayson. Ooh, Grayson. You must be a DC fan. If you are, that's awesome. If you're not, that's a major coincidence. Anyway, I'm just telling you guys, these are my 2 cents about what I've been watching TV shows wise. Mind you, again, this goes into the fact that when I was growing up, these continuities, they're just actually pretty funny thinking about. See, I knew it. You were CW Grayson. Is that an actual show? Because I haven't I haven't watched CW in forever. But if it's a show, that one makes sense. And quick question for you guys. If you are a DC fan or a Marvel fan, I don't care, who is your favorite hero and why? Hell, you can even tell me who's your favorite villain for the same reasons. Personally, here's another fun example of what I was talking about when I was growing up. Growing up, I used to watch Superman all the time, right? I love watching Superman, the animated series, all the movies, everything I can think, everything I can get my gritty little paws on. And I watch it, have some fun with it. Fair enough. Hey, you cannot hate Doc X. He did exactly what he needed to do because he felt like his people were being persecuted. Mind you, it wasn't just the fact that he was the difference between Magneto and Professor X. He felt like everybody should have an equal shot, not just mutants, and that's why I kind of respected Doc X, Professor X, because he had compassion for everyone, not just mutants. But yeah, that is just basically my thought on that. So I could see why you like him, and of course his power's sick. I mean, he can manipulate things. He can. I mean, honestly, it's a twofold power, and it got to the point where he apparently there's even timelines where he basically went completely out of his mind. Oh yeah, exactly. And mind you, here's the thing. Do I think that Magneto was in the right in certain points? Yes. His execution, not so much. But I do believe that certain people were being persecuted to a higher degree than they ever should have even remotely have. But again, his execution was off. Yes, he was passionate and he had to go through hell in a handbasket just to get his point across. Do I believe he was um, justified? Fully justified. Same thing for Doc X. He he made it very clear that yes, he wasn't exactly the prominent of goodness, but he didn't go full genocidal maniac, at least not initially, until people pushed him to that length. I'm pretty sure if things didn't go as bad as they did, I'm pretty sure Magneto not. I'm not saying he would have been friends with most people, but he wouldn't have gone Genova on everybody. He wouldn't have gone nuclear because he was experienced the true of evil, and to his mind, he needed to wipe it out. Did he feel like he was justified in such? Of course he was. Do I feel like he could have done better in doing that? 100%. I felt like he could have figured out a safer, more I don't know. I really don't. If you guys don't know, Magneto was the one, obviously, with the magnetic powers. The ones where basically he can make anything metal, even remotely being manipulated. Doc, Professor X, he's the one with the mental powers, and apparently he's the paraplegic. Yes, folks, I had to go there because a lot of people don't know that that character has basically always been in this like high-tech hover wheelchair slash thing. Like it in certain points it looked like a wheelchair, but in other s other ways he was in like a hover chair. But anyway, I am just telling you guys that is my take on said subjects. I hope you guys enjoyed my little, spin around my mind. Believe me, guys, even my head hurts. Thank you very much for checking out my videos. Like, subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Be safe out there, guys. And remember, not everyone's evil, not everyone's good. It is up to you to determine which one's which. Sometimes this is not easy. That's why you have people in your corner. If you don't, well, I mean, there are places you can ask. You can. Here, I ask innocent bystanders like you all what your opinions are. Sometimes you give me good advice. Other times you are horrible. And I, as the receiver of said advice, is the one to determine whether or not it's a good idea. But anyway, all I'm saying is be your own judge. If you must ask for advice, then you yourself are in desperate straits. I'll see you guys in the next. Take care, be safe, and when you trust, be weary about it. Be trusting, but be discerning. Anyway, take care.